Boom. Welcome to the channel, you guys. This video will be a little bit different than just me gaming or about my family. This one is an informational one. It's regarding credit. Credit is very important. The information is out there if you want to look for it, that is. Because at the beginning of 2019, I definitely was not looking for it. I didn't really care about my credit score, which is why my credit score was lousy. I was at 504, 505 range, which is exactly bad. But stay tuned. I will share with you how I got my credit score to the 700s. Last I checked, it was 753. And I will show you, how I went about doing that. I did minimum research. I just wanted to know how to get my score up, and I focused on that, and it took some discipline, but so worth it, So stay tuned, and I'll show you guys how I went about that. By the way, I am recording this on my phone, and these are the only items I will be using for this video. All right, let's check it out. All right, so let's go over the tools that I utilize in order to keep track of my credit information, and the tools that I use, you can pay for them, but you can use the basic format, which is free, and that's where I am, because I'm not about to spend money while trying to, improve myself, so definitely trials. If you can get away with the trials, why not? All the information will be accurate. So that's what I did. So these are the tools that I utilize to get the information to keep track of my credit score. All right, so I utilize Experian because that's where you get your FICO score, Credit Karma to get my TransUnion, as well as Equifax. But in addition, I also use Credit CSAM. Also, it gives me the same information in TransUnion and Equifax as well, but I still keep it as a backup because I like comparing the information, because it does take a while for the three credit bureaus to report the information back, so you get the information back on your end. I just like having all these tools available to me so I could check to see how I am, just to keep track of, everything regarding my score, to make sure I am doing good, to make sure I'm staying disciplined. Okay, so the cards that I use in order to boost my score up. I have a thing for Capital One because they were good to me, and they're still good to me. I'm not sure if they're good to everyone out there, but starting out, 504, they're really good to me to give me a chance to get the ball rolling. All right, so this Quicksilver Capital One, you can see the tiny little one right there. I do that simply because I have two of them, and this is my second one. All right, and one of them is 500, while the other is 1500. The second set of cards that I utilize that help to boost my credit score, is the Platinum cards. There you go. Also have two of them. One of them have a credit limit of 500, while the other is 600. Okay, and I go to Target a lot. Not as a lot as my wife, but I go there. So I got a Target red card. This one started me off with 300, but they just increased me not too long ago to 600. And these two, while doing my little research, I've seen a lot of people talking bad about this card, but in the process of building your credit, you just got to be disciplined. You got to be focused. You just can't keep swiping the cards, swipe as soon as you got them. So there are Credit One Bank. Of course, I got two of them. One of them is I have a credit limit of 600, while the other one I have a credit limit of $800. And those two, and the last one I got, let's just keep it moving. The last one, not the last one, let's say 2.5 months ago, got the Indigo. So this one is fairly new, 300 credit limit. And so it's 3 months now because we're in January. while I'm filming this right now. I was going to call so I can get a credit limit increase, but I decided to go after another card, which is, once again, Capital One. But this one is the Venture card. This one right now is my highest credit limit. They started off 5,000, $5,000 on this one. So I am very happy with this one. I like it. It's my highest, and I'm gonna be disciplined. All the same rules apply. I will, whatever I use, I know I have to pay it back more than the minimum, and the key is to keep it under. The rule of thumb is supposed to be 10%. I use about 3% of my cards at best. The only time I would go overboard, I'd go crazy, is around the holidays. But this year, I've managed to not overdo it, and which is why I got my score up to the 700s. And as proof, of course, I'm going to show you guys some slideshows. So here you go. Here you go. Now, the highest I've gotten it is 753, but I just bought, some plane tickets, so it tanked down just a bit. But I'm pretty sure I can get this, up again, so it shouldn't be a major issue. What you guys are seeing on the screen now is Experian Boost, where you pay your electric, water, wireless bill, on a monthly basis. But you can use that in order to boost your credit score. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to, and I'm sure that will definitely boost up my score even more. So with a little bit of information, this is definitely not impossible. So you guys can do this too. So the struggle was definitely hard at the beginning. I definitely had to wait, every quarter, every 3 months. That's when I usually go ahead and call and try to pin like one card against the other, or that's when I would call one of these bad boys, and then I'd be like, so I'm planning to do X amount of shopping. I need a credit increase. And then now you don't even have to call. You can literally do it off the app, which is, which I don't like as much. I'd rather talk to a person, but they tell you right away, and then you get a text confirming it, and then so on and so forth. So that's how I managed to get my score to where it is now, with discipline and with a little bit of information, and then staying on top of it, checking on it. Like, I'm pretty much addicted to this damn thing now. Like, I like seeing my number go up. Once it goes down, sometimes I do feel a little sick. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I like seeing my number go up. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys like, share. Again, out of my comfort zone doing this type of video, because I usually do the gaming thing and the family thing, but this was good. Well, I believe it was good. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I might end up doing more of these informational videos out here, for you guys. So let me know.